Hi, my name is Rundt, and I'm presenting to you first results of my ongoing master thesis research. The ocean covers 70% of the Earth's surface. It is the largest ecosystem on Earth, and it provides essential services to us like food, like recreation or the oxygen we breathe, and also provides economic benefits. The Sustainable Development Agenda, which was adopted by the UN General Assembly in 2015, includes the sustainable development of the environment and also puts the ocean in the wider sustainable development context for the first time, namely in terms of SDG 14. But despite the recognition of the importance of the ocean for the whole agenda in achieving the SDGs, it still ranks low on agendas of policymakers and also receives quite low funding. So can we conclude from this, below the sea, below the radar, and how can the SDGs help us in raising awareness of the ocean? In order to investigate this, I conducted an online survey with the alumni of my master program, so with people educated in marine sciences from all over the world. And I asked them on their perception of the importance of SDGs, and you can see that now SDG 14 ranks highest. But if I compare that to other surveys, what I find highest most is decent work and economic growth, which is rather in the middle, or quality education, which is also ranked high in my survey. But good health and well-being and also no poverty is rather in the middle of priorities of ocean-educated people. Zero hunger is even lower. So what we can conclude from this is that education has an impact on the perception of SDGs. Furthermore, I asked them about how can we realize the goals. And they said mostly that the local level is really important. However, also we have to include all different levels, so individual, local, national, and global. Limitations for reaching the SDGs, in their view, are mostly short-term decision-making, but also different priorities. And sorry, I just go on. And for a second part of my survey, I then wanted to look at what we can actually do to raise the awareness. So I wanted to take it a step further. And I conducted an expert survey with an interdisciplinary group of experts, and we developed two projects that have the opportunity to raise awareness. And we evaluated them in terms of the impact, the likelihood of implementation, and its feasibility in terms of cost, effort, and available capacity. The first project is building on an existing citizen science project here in Belgium, Sea-Watch, where people or citizens measuring the beaches in regular basis. And we want to add on top of this a kind of soft GIS. So how do people feel when they are on the beach? So it combines environmental science and social sciences on a local scale in Belgium, combining different SDGs. SDG 14 on the ocean, SDG 15 on the land, and SDG 3 on good health and well-being. The second project is an ocean footprint calculator that transforms the personal ecological footprint to ocean impact. And it might be also possible to trace behavioral changes if you apply this over a longer period of time. And this can be applied very locally, so in schools for citizens, kids, but also in a global scope involving fishing industry maybe or the cruise sector, and so might have a higher impact than the first more local project. Here we combine SDG 14 on the ocean, 3 on climate action, and 4 on education. My preliminary results. So if I come back to the question I raised in the beginning, below the sea, below the radar, yes, in many cases it is this way, but we can also see that education matters, that education is a way of raising awareness, and that a workshop can be a useful tool to develop projects that link different SDGs to have a higher impact, and also that citizen science might be important in this area. Thank you for your attention.